Come with me to the bougiest nail salon I've ever been to get rid of these dusty, musty, crusty nails, girl. Oh my God, they've been on for too long. This place was so fun. I had the best time while I was here. Look at all these color options. Ended up with going with something neutral, but she absolutely slayed my nails, and she did them so quickly. Like, if you know, you know, she did them in like 40 minutes. This place was giving interior design. It was giving luxury. It was so clean and so organized. And look at this. They had a bar in the back of the nail salon. Like, what? I've never seen this before. And not to mention, she literally gave me a back massage while my nails were curing. She's like, oh, I'm gonna give you a little back massage. Okay, Miss Girl. She slayed these nails. And look how pretty. Love a neutral moment. Okay, bye. Open can. Close can. Oh, nice.
I'm driving through the night, smoking a cigarette, windows down. I'm feeling this beat so hot. Been living fast, I'm electrified. I'm driving.
I can't erase just the feeling that I won't leave behind, because it's something that it's on my mind. I guess it goes like na na na. Got ready for the
Small space hacks for organizing pantry items. My fridge organization video sparked some interest in how I store dry foods and non-perishables. I don't exactly have a pantry, but here's how I store those kinds of items in my kitchen. 1. Group items by category and use. Baking is infrequent in my home, so the ingredients get stored on a top shelf, while the foods I eat daily, like breakfast stuff, is stored on the lower shelf. 2. Decant pantry staples into uniform jars. My cabinet shelves are short, so I find things like cereal boxes don't fit. I found these jars from HomeSense that do the trick though, so I transfer my breakfast foods into them, and if I have leftovers, I store it in the freezer. And number 3 is to use a riser to make it easier to stack. This one is by Yamazaki, and it allows me to stack things without having to dig around if I need something, since my small cabinets tend to fill up quickly after a grocery haul. And that's it. It's pretty simple, so let me know how you store your pantry items, and follow for more on small space living. Rating my most popular furniture. I get questions about my furniture a lot, so in this video I'll give an honest review of my most asked about furniture pieces. First up is this cabinet by West Elm. It is nice to look at and it works for small spaces. It also stores a surprising amount, but the wood is butter soft. It scrapes way too easily. We don't have kids and we're really careful, but somehow we keep finding new scratches on it. Overall, I'd say it doesn't hold up well for the price, so it's a 6 out of 10 for me. Next is this IKEA shelf for the bathroom. It was easy to assemble. It holds a tremendous amount while taking up a tiny footprint. Being tall and skinny, it is a little bit wobbly. You can mount it to the wall, but we didn't do that, so that's our fault. But it is amazing value for the cost, and I'd say 8 out of 10. And last is the couch. It's my most asked about piece by far. It's the Caramel Love Seat by Beau Concept, and they really should pay me for all this free advertising. So it's super soft, it is structured but comfy. The fabric can be cleaned easily and it is stain resistant. I've had it since 2021 and there are no pills on it at all. I would say it's absolutely worth the cost. It's mid-priced, but it will last a long time. 10 out of 10. So let me know if you want me to review any other pieces in my home, and follow for more on small space living. Lighting tips for a small space. Lighting is one of those design things I've neglected in the past, but it really can add dimension to a small space. Here's how I learned to utilize light to make the most of my apartment. 1. Choose overhead fixtures with a low profile. I tried unsuccessfully to hang chandeliers like this one in the past, but with standard 9-foot ceilings, they overwhelm and shrink the space. I've learned that the safe choice for overhead lighting is a flush mount. It gives bright, functional light when needed, but I also have the freedom of adding statement table or floor lamps without making the space feel too crowded. 2. Create zones with your lighting. I basically have 90% of my apartment in one room, so lighting really helps me break up the space and alter the layout. I recently received this Artifox light from Gantry, and it's transformed this little nook. I love how the simple, thoughtful design really blends seamlessly into my home, and when lit, it becomes a space unto itself. And tip number 3 is to go vertical in those extra tight spots. So track lighting is pretty easy to install. It's automatic and it makes such a difference in our 2.5-foot wide closet because I never have to go digging for stuff in the dark. Another way we went vertical is in the bedroom. So I hung a light bulb from the ceiling to gain space, and I love how it looks, plus the soft lighting makes it really easy to wind down. So I hope these lighting tips help you create comfort in your space, and follow for more on small space living. Sweaters in my fall capsule wardrobe. Sweaters are one of those things that I make room for in my tiny closet, so here's a roundup of the ones that made the rotation for me this fall. Number 1 is this Acne Studios crew sweatshirt. This is a dream fit for a crew sweatshirt. It's wide and boxy, and I took a medium, and the opening at the bottom doesn't catch on my hips. The insides of this sweater are not fleecy, so it doesn't shed at all. It's a bit pricier, but I got a deal on an end of season sale, so it was worth it. Number 2 is this Lulu Studios Merino turtleneck. This is 100% cashmere, but it's thin, so I don't find it overly warm. I did size up for my regular small, and you can see it has these really nice openings at the wrist for detail. It also layers really well with some of my fall jackets, so it's just perfect. Number 3 is this Color Block Cardi by Frame. This is also 100% cashmere. I took an extra small. It's soft, comfy, it drapes in a really flattering way. I love the opening at the hips, and the wider arms are a very subtle nod to the 70s. Also, this color scheme is definitely my info for my capsule, so lots of creams, grays, and warm browns for the win. Number 4 is this Jillian Stevens Wool Crew. I believe this sweater is called the Elliot, and it was one of my first buys from Jillian Stevens, which addicted me to her brand. Now, the wool is 100% Andean high wool from Peru, and I've never felt anything like it. It's just so soft with no itch. It's a good medium weight. I know Jillian also is launching a new collection on October 15th, and I will be watching for it. Number 5 is this Patagonia Cinchilla Fleece. I'm on the West Coast, so these kinds of performance fleece sweaters are a staple. This is a rare colorway I scored on Poshmark, but Patagonia pretty much always carries some version of this. I find they fit small, so I sized up 2 sizes to a large. Number 6 is this Wilfred Free Ronnie sweater. This is a good early fall layering piece if you're into the look of Aritzia's Ghana jacket, but you want something lighter. It's quite oversized, so I sized down to an extra small, and as you can see, it's still roomy. This is not a new style, but the colorway is. It's called Rustic Brown, and it looks like an olive green to me. And saving the best for last is this Perry Shrunken Cardigan by James Street Co. And oh my god, do I love this sweater. It's a relaxed fit through the body, and it tapers at the wrist and at the bottom, and I just love that roll neck detail, the many buttons, and of course the chocolate brown color. It's 90% merino wool and 10% nylon, and I took an extra small. So that's the roundup. Let me know what sweaters you're loving for fall, and follow for more on small space living.